little caveat here before we really get started in this video. I'm still having some technical issues, so some of the editing is going to be really choppy. There's not going to be any, questions put up on the screen or anything like that, and I do apologize. Hopefully I will get it all fixed soon, but this is the 5th recording of this tag video, and I've finally managed to get it a little bit edited and a little bit saved, and hopefully it will upload correctly. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey everybody, it's your Sam, and I am here with a tag video. I was tagged by Enuel, and I will have his tag video linked down below. But this is the Writerly Love Tag, and it was created by Bex the Novel Nana and Heather Salter-Purves. I probably butchered that, and I'm sorry, but I'll learn. And I will also have their tag videos linked down below as well. Without further ado, I guess let's go ahead and get started. There's only 6 questions. So question number 1 is, which author do you love or have the most books of? I adore J.R.R. Tolkien and Jane Austen. I probably have the most books of J.R.R. Tolkien, although Robert Jordan, because his series is so large, I think I might have more Robert Jordan books, but we'll see. Brandon Sanderson, if you count the ebooks that I have, he's probably a close second. I think that's about it. Question number 2. What do you love about being a writer? Everything. I love creating stories. I love putting words on the paper. I love reading what I've written, and even the things that I hate, like editing and trying to figure out prose, and even the days where it's like pulling teeth from a chicken and I'm trying to get the words on the page. Even those times, I still love being a writer. And it's just because I can create something, and it's a release for me. It's something I can control at the same time. So it's just a love of mine, and you always love what you're doing in your writing, or I do at least. Question number 3. What is one thing that you love most about the writer life? I love being my own boss. I love that I can show up to write in PJs with a cup of coffee in my hand and do whatever I want to. Mostly get words on the page or edit or something like that, but it's something that I love. And when you love doing what you love, I mean, there's no better job. Question number 4. What book from your childhood made you fall in love with reading? I actually don't know the title of it. The first book that I remember having in my hands was something that was rebound in, the old wallpaper that used to have like the velveteen paisley print type on it. Somebody took that and put it like on canvas or cardboard or something and kind of rebound the book in that. And it was a book of children's stories. And I remember there being a couple of stories about horses and a couple of stories that kind of reminded me like the American Girl series. And there was a couple of stories about like that reminded me of kind of like Huckleberry Finn kind of adventures and stuff. And most of them had like a little moral to the story, as most children's stories do. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the book. I can't remember any of the short story names, really. But I remember reading that book over and over again and having it read to me over and over again. So much so that the velveteen is wore off. Now, I did inherit this book, and I don't know how many people owned it before. Once I go back home to Murphy, I'm going to try to find it so I can see if the title is not completely faded off of it, and that way I can kind of comment on this video and tell y'all the title of it. And later on, what kind of made me fall back into reading again, or fall back in love with reading again, is The Hobbit and The King of the Wind, which is a story about a horse. because of course it is. And Misty of Shingantig, and I will always butcher the word Shingantig, and it's okay. I'm one with it. Question number 5. Who in Authortube or real life gives you encouragement and support and helps you to believe in yourself enough to conquer your writing goals and dreams? So I'm going to kind of do 3 each, maybe 4. And the very first people who were there to support me were my mom and dad, especially mom, because she was a very avid reader, and I remember her reading my writing, and I thought that was the coolest thing. And they are very supportive. Dad still is. Dad is kind of like a cheerleader now for me, and I think that's awesome. My husband is amazing. He knows what I need. He knows if I need a push to write. He knows when to be a sounding board, because he is very much a sounding board. If I'm ever at a crossroads in my writing, I know I can talk to him and it will be okay. And my real life friends too, they are very supportive, and some of them even watch this channel, and they are amazing for that. And as Authortubers, Enuel, Broken Entertainment, Bex the Novel Nana, and Barrett, and Maggie, Ward, they're all very supportive and very helpful, and they make this community a community to me. They make this community a family. And I don't know if I would still be here on Authortube if it wasn't for them. Question number 6. What is or would be your debut novel's dedication? It's going to be met to my mom and dad. And it's going to kind of read a little bit something like this. Because of you, Mom and Dad, I was born into books and into stories. And I want to thank you, because without that, I wouldn't be a writer. So yeah, that's going to be my dedication when I get published. Probably for the first good portion of books. My husband might get a dedication too, maybe, eventually. Alright. Now, if you are watching this video, consider yourself tagged. But I am going to try to tag some people to do this. And I'm going to tag Broken Entertainment. I'm going to tag Ward, Maggie. And I'm going to tag Sid, Sipak. And I would love for y'all to do this tag, but if you don't want to, no pressure. I completely understand. I just think it would be interesting to hear y'all's answers. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I do videos on writerly related things and on writing with mental health, depression, and anxiety issues. And if that interests you, really hit that subscribe button. Again, thank you for watching, and remember to stay safe, be kind to one another, keep writing, and keep being creative. And I will see you next time.